Welcome to Parleh TV.
Plenty of things look easy at first. Skydiving, lion taming. From the comfort of your armchair, all sorts of risks look easy as
Cristiano Ronaldo, Diogo Jota, and Bruno Fernandes literally
blew Russia off the park in a clinical display of attacking football.
Wow.
Sorry, what did you say, Kobe?
Wow, bro.
Let's break it down.
I am Pat Mayo, and I'm here to give you the best pick at the top of the board, the best bet, if you will.
So I'm going to go with just under 25 for Middleton here.
Hey guys, welcome to Parleh FC. I am Sara Pararia, joined with the one and only Michael Singh. Michael, how are we doing?
I'm doing well, Sarah. Thank you for the lovely introduction, the one and only.
The one and only, absolutely. Let's get right into it. And we're obviously going to talk about your team, Manchester United. Big week for the Red Devils. The question that broke today, new coach potentially coming in. Will Ralf Rangnick be the right person to lead Manchester United forward this season? What do we think, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when you look at some of the names that were linked to Manchester United, I actually didn't see Ralf Rangnick's name before. Really, this rumor kind of stumbled across, and the more that I look into it, the more I'm liking it. You know, he did some really special things in Germany, and he's widely regarded as one of the best German coaches out there. And he really instilled this different type of environment, this different type of culture within his teams. And it's something I think Manchester United need. They need that injection of something different. And from everything that I've read, he's really good with working with young players. And, you know, Manchester United, they have an abundance of those young guys who have yet to kind of reach their potential. When you think of Mason Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, you can even throw someone like a Scott McTominay in that mix. I feel like he's the type of guy that can really set the tone and hopefully get the season back on track for Manchester United. The biggest question will be, how is he going to work with Cristiano Ronaldo, of course? How is he going to be able to manage that massive star? Because I'm not sure if he's had that opportunity in his career yet. So we'll see how this plays out, but I do like the move. How about you, Sarah?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree with what you said at the beginning. It kind of came out of nowhere this morning. No one was expecting it. And then, you know, we heard before Conte had signed, we heard about Conte, we heard about Zizou, Ernesto Valverde, and then, you know, this morning, Rangnick. But you know what? With the German coaches, they are such physical coaches, and the EPL is such a physical league. Like, I think he could really do a good job, at least interim coach too. It's not a major commitment either, which is, I think, better for you guys. Like, anyone at this point is better than Ole. So sign him, see how he does, and then go from there. But I think in terms of the ability that, you know, the English Premier League has and always shows with their physicality and German coaches and German players as well, I think it's very compatible. But you hit the nail on the head there. Sorry, with the biggest question is, how is he going to get along with Ronaldo? Because clearly that showed that there was a lot of problems there with Ole and Ronaldo, and you know, it caused the whole team problems, it seems. So I think that's gonna be the biggest question for sure.
There we go, hitting the head on the nail.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, I'll ask the next question, Sarah. So it's about the Canadian stars in the Champions League, and Alphonso Davies, of course, was the man of the match for Bayern Munich as they beat Dynamo Kiev, Bayern to secure maximum points in Group E. Jonathan David, he scored his 12th goal of the season as Lille beat Salzburg 1-0 to claim the top spot in their Group G. How far can they go in this year's tournament, Sarah?
Listen, it's great for the Canadian boys. It was a great week, and I'm super stoked, and I know most of us in Canada are really happy with it. I will say, though, one is going much further than the other, and that's, of course, Alphonso Davies with Bayern. I think Bayern are going to win this entire tournament. They are relentless. They are just showing what a monster of a team they are, and I think they've been the most consistent team in this tournament so far. With the likes of Lille, I think Jonathan David is doing great, and I think individually, like, these are milestones for him. No questions asked. But will Lille win the Champions League? Absolutely not. I can tell you right now. I think it's going to come down to who they get. They should finish in their group at the top of the table because they play Wolfsburg's next and they should beat them. But, I don't know. There's a couple teams here that they could get Juve because Juve is finishing second in their group. They could get hopefully Barca, they could get a couple big teams that I don't know if they'll be able to beat them, but I will say I think Bayern will take it for sure.
Yeah, and you mentioned Canada Soccer there. Canada Soccer is on an absolute wave right now. Alphonso Davies, as you mentioned, he's potentially one of the favorites here to get his second Champions League title by the time he turns 21, which is unheard of. I couldn't even dream of that as a Canadian growing up in this country. I mean, it's really remarkable what he's doing, kind of breaking ground. But in that same light, Jonathan David is doing things that we haven't seen before from a Canadian as well. He is scoring goals right now at will. 12 goals in League One this season. He has more goals than Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar combined. This is a guy who he scored 6 goals in his last 6 games. He's scored 8 of Lille's last 10 goals. And really, they'll go as far as he will take them. Now, I know a lot of people are counting Lille out, Sarah, yourself included. But that being said, this is a team that has shown they're resilient. This is a team that beat PSG in some of the biggest matches of last season to win League One. They're not someone I think you can fully count out, but I'm kind of with you there, Sarah. I would be surprised if they made a deep run in this tournament. I think Alphonso Davies and Bayern Munich, they can definitely go on and win it. Lille might have a little bit tougher of a chance, but regardless, they're trailblazers right now in the UEFA Champions League for Canada.
Yeah, no, and that's what I meant when I said, individually for David, he is breaking all these records. He is doing, and it's not going unnoticed. But, even if you look at the league table, they're 20 points behind PSG. They're in 12th place. You know what I mean? And, in the Champions League, Group B, that group of death, who is going to finish in second? It could be Milan. It could be Atletico. It could be Porto. Do you think Lille could beat any of these teams? So it totally depends on the draw. They are a really strong team, but I don't know if they're going to go past this group stage. But we're happy for David. We're happy for Davies. We're happy for Canada. So let's see. No, yeah, absolutely. Let's move over to one of the other giants, though, in the Champions League and the EPL, Chelsea. So Thomas Tuchel's recorded his 50th win with Chelsea this week, and the team can extend their lead at the top of the EPL with a win against Manchester United. With Lukaku still out, is it goal-scoring wingbacks like Ben Chilwell and Reece James that are the real drivers of Chelsea's great form right now?
Well, let me start off by saying, I think you pointed this out to me before the show, Sarah, is that Ben Chilwell is going to be out for a very long time with an ACL injury. It's something you never really want to see. And he absolutely was a driving force for this Chelsea team. They really, I guess, got better because of the way that they're using their wingbacks, and they really relied on them. And, another guy, Reece James, as you mentioned there, is he the best right back in the world right now? There's serious, he has a serious argument for that case. They're both scoring goals at will right now, and I'm interested to see who's going to step up in their place. But I will say, I don't know if it's necessarily the individual that is really making the difference right now for Chelsea. I think it's a lot more oriented around their system and what they've been able to implement there. And it's going to be tough for any team right now to catch Chelsea, but that injury may hamper them. So we'll see. This question we'll get an answer because Chilwell's out for a while now.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think that the thing is with Chelsea is if you look at, they're so consistent, right? But look at who's scoring goals. Everyone, literally everyone is taking a shot on that chair. So, yeah, you might have no Lukaku. Chilwell's out now. But Callum Hudson-Odoi has been having a season. And, you still have scorers, Werner, Ziyech, N'Golo Kante, every once in a while. Christian Pulisic. Like you said, these guys they're not weak on any players in any position at this point right now. They're such a deep team. Their bench is incredible. So, yeah, I think if anything, it's just, hopefully better for everyone else in the EPL and the Champions League, because at this point, Chelsea just needs any disadvantage because they've just proven time and time again they're one of the biggest teams to beat right now.
And we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully someone can stop him. Hopefully it's Saturday, and hopefully it's Manchester United.
Well, I will wish you good luck. It's going to be a big weekend for footy, so we'll see. But Michael, always a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah, and thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, absolutely. And this has been Parleh FC. We'll see you guys next week.